Oh, I don't have chat. Chat is over on the other side of the room, but I'll just have to catch it as it comes in. Hi, everyone. I'm just doing a quick. What's up with this light? Okay. I'm just doing a quick stream before work. I don't really have anything specific planned either. I'm just here really to. Um, let's see. So I'm debating on leaving my sketchbook here today, but every time I leave it, I don't do what I'm supposed to do because I don't have it. Now I'm trying to figure out which one I want to bring with me because this one has the ideas that I've been working on. And then this one was the last thing I did in here. This one also, this one has the thumbnails for the next, well, not the next painting, but the paintings were in the little forest that they're at. So it's like, do I want to work on the summer festival stuff or do I want to work on this today? Because I have a couple thumbnails. I feel like I need a few more thumbnails for, because I only have really one summer festival painting that I want. I haven't actually done any others yet. So maybe I can bring this one and just do some summer festival stuff on this side and then keep working on these paintings too. I think I'll bring this one and I'll leave this one at home. Although this is the one I've been working in, I'm going to leave this one and take the other one because I did get some stuff done in this one. Just a few thumbnails, nothing really final. But this has nothing to do with the summer festival. I just wanted to recreate them in the water. Just trying to get some flowy poses. They still kind of look stiff. Hey, Tawny. Yeah, it's me. So I'm trying to figure out, well, I was trying to figure out which sketchbook I wanted to bring for work. Because I've already done 2 paintings. You guys seen the 2 that I did. I did this one. And I don't know if you were there, Tawny, but I did this one on live. I did this one on live too, but I had to private the live because I was doing a story time and I don't know who watches my YouTube from work, so I couldn't have that one up. But we did this one on live during story time. There's supposed to be 5 or 6. It might end up being 7 because I have the other 3 or 4, and then I have 2 more that I sketched out um, from the same series. So it might end up being more than that, more than 5. So I have some canvas boards here that I want to paint them on. And I might work on the final sketch for one of them because this one, really, I was supposed to do it yesterday and Wednesday, but that didn't happen because I was just so burnt out. But this one's done. This one's done. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 from this sketchbook and then 5, 6 from the other. So it's actually a total of 8. Um, I don't know which one I want to work on next. This one's really cute. I was thinking of putting this one on one of the smaller, like one of these, since it's just them. I didn't want to use a big one. And then I also have like a really small one, but I don't know if it's going to be too small. So I might use this one. And then that way I can turn it this way and it can just be like this. Those berries are going to be a doozy to paint now that I'm looking at it. But yeah, it's just them hanging out, some of the little golem creatures hanging out in front of a barrel. So I might do that one next. So some of these, like for example, like these other ones, I'm gonna have to redraw them bigger, or I can put them on my tablet, like take a picture, put them on my tablet, draw them bigger on there, and then print it because those are gonna go on this one is probably gonna be this one with him running, chasing after them because they stole his staff. So I'll probably put that one on this one and just have him like running about right here, about that big. Well, down here he takes up the whole thing. So I guess he can kind of take up the whole thing on this one. Maybe not the whole thing, but like at least to right here. So it's because it's kind of a close up. Well, so far the name that I chose is actually Ramen Tales Adventure, and that's just because a lot of it is food based. Um, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna stick with it, but for now, that's what it is. I didn't want to specifically like name it after him because I don't know, like, for example, if I change it later and he's no longer the main character, it's gonna be weird. So I thought about that too. I was like, Miso and Friends is a nice name, but if I change it later and he's no longer the main character, it's gonna be kind of weird. But for now, he is the main character. It's kind of him and Bo, really, because they're kind of always together. So they're like the main characters. I want to say they, not just specifically him, but the both of them, because they're like always together. So um I think I'm gonna do this one next just because it's kind of quick. And then maybe this one afterwards. But I do want to have I want to get this other sketch out of the way because I need to finalize the ones because I have two in here that also kind of goes with that. And I just did like really, really quick thrown together thumbnail, but it's this one. It's Bo and she's sitting there eating a sandwich with some of them, and then this one is Miso and Pot and they're barbecuing. And I was thinking of having like the rock golems in the background with like carrying away the different ingredients and stuff. And then there was like a close up one of them at the barbecue pit, and you have like a couple in the back. One was holding like the hamburger buns, and the other one's holding like the ketchup. And I was thinking of having them like have some hot dogs on the grill or something. But I kind of ended up liking this one better because you can see like a little bit more. So I think I like that one better. I'm not sure which one I'm going with. Um, yeah, exactly, exactly. If they start to shine, then it's kind of like, well, why is it called, Miso and Friends when so and so is like, so. And then also, like, there are some people who actually like some of the other characters more than they like Miso. So that'll be a thing I have to hear about. How come it's named after him and so is the cuter character? And it's already like there's already people at work starting fights behind my characters. So and I don't want anyone to fight because they're all equal. They're all friends. But so I only have two so far, and I was supposed to. I've been trying to do one every week, but I got really tired, and I'm like, okay, that was my little break, and now I need to kind of get back on it. And I got some new paints from Blick. I just got like a couple greens, and I got a red and a gray. I was annoyed with one of the greens, but I got this green, this is the one I was annoyed with, but it dried okay. But this one was working my nerves the whole entire swatch video. But I really like how this one came out. This one was supposed to be a replacement for that Turner for this one, like the Japanese color one, but it didn't turn out that way. It ended up being totally different. So, but it's still a nice green. And then I got this red, which is like an orange, like a brick red almost, because I realized I only had three reds. So I got this one and I really like this one. That's a nice red. I don't know why my swatches are so out of whack. um, I don't know what's going on here, but okay. Let's put that where it goes, I guess. And then I got that shell pink I was talking about. So now I have a nice like pastel pink that I can use versus trying to make up pinks and stuff. So now I have like a light pink that can go with any of these pinks really. Really this one and like this one. So that was really cool. And then I got a gray, another dark gray, because I get tired of mixing my grays. So I'm trying to get all of the grays. So now I have one neutral gray, one, two, and three. And that was it, I think. One, two, three. Yeah, four, five, six. I got six colors. So six more to add to my collection. I just used a little gift card my brother got me for my I think it was Christmas last year. So I need to get back on it and get some more paintings done because I want to use up my canvases. I still haven't finished this one either. I did work on it, but it's not finished yet. Um, I'm also using acrylic gouache for this one, and this is them in front of the card shop. And I might actually finish this one. Maybe I'll work on this one on Sunday, just because, like, why is it not finished yet? So I might work on that Sunday. We'll see. But I think I have to find out if Daiso is open on Sundays because I need to get another one of those containers um, for my paint because the one I have two, and that is not enough. I thought two would be enough, and I second guessed myself because I was like, well, maybe I should get one more, and then I was like, no, two should be enough. Uh, two was not enough, so I have to get another one. One more should do it, and I have, let's see, because I said how many? I said eight, right? So there should be. I need to make sure I have eight canvases of the size that I want for those paintings. So I know I said I want the one with him chasing them on this one. I might actually do one of the barbecue ones on this one as well. I also have one more really big one left. I don't know if I kind of want to use this one for the library one, so I'm gonna put this one in the back because I want to make sure that I don't use this for anything because I have a plan for what I want to use it for, and I want to make sure I don't accidentally use it for anything. So I'm gonna put that in the back. Okay, and then so I have this one of him chasing them, and then this one of them just kind of hanging out by the berry bucket. I still have a whole pack of the 8x10s. So I'm not worried about running out of those. So I have one more of this one, and I think I'll put the barbecue one on this one. Yeah, you know what? When I went to Five Below and seen, I went in there to see if they had, what did I go in there for? I don't even remember. I went in there for something, and I think I was looking for white nail polish, but I seen the canvases were kind of picked through, but I did see that they had some, and a lot of them were like 8 by 10, and I have a whole pack of those, so I didn't bother getting any because I still have like 9 of those left. But it was nice to see that they had them. Okay, I forgot to look in Daiso to see if they had any, but I think I should have enough because I want the barbecue one on this one just because I want to make sure I have enough room to put them and the creatures in the background. Maybe I will put the one of him running on this one. I might not need to put it on one so big though. So I might maybe put the one with Bo sitting in the picnic, eating the sandwich with them. Maybe I'll have her eating a hot dog. I don't know. Because it's like a little barbecue they end up having. So maybe I'll have her eating it could be a sandwich. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. That's why it's a thumbnail because I don't know. This book's going with me to work today, so I can figure that out at work. But the other ones, like with him sitting on the rock and with him chasing them after them for his staff, they can go on the 8 by 10s. Because if I can do this one, which I feel like had a good amount of detail, um, then I think I can do him chasing after them on this size as well. So I should be good. I think I do have enough. What does this go to? Does this go to this sketchbook? It does. Okay. Put that in the back. So this one can stay home because I don't particularly need this one at work today. Um, because this is like summer festival stuff. That's another reason why I kind of need to. Well, I can do like late summer because those paintings, those other what did I say? 6 paintings that I have to do, they're not going to be done by summertime. Maybe. I mean, I got another month or so. So, and then I can start working on the summer stuff. Because so far I only have one and it's just a thumbnail. It's a pretty good thumbnail. So I have a pretty good idea of how I want it. I think I had somewhat did some summer festival stuff in this one too. I think it was a little bit scattered though. Like there was one right here with Miso in front of the Ferris wheel. And I kind of wanted to do it like as if someone was doing a recording of him in front of it. And then there was one of him running from the cake boss. Here's the other one of them in front of the Ferris wheel. And I kind of like this one. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's just a thumbnail, but I kind of like that one better than this other one that I did that I don't even know where it is. Oh, it's in this book. See, my stuff's all over the place. I kind of like it. I mean, I might do both because one is showing like multiple of the friends. So it looks like I put the ears on them too, so I know who's who. So you got Miso and Bo. I didn't put the ears, but I know that's them just by the height. And then you have Pot that looks like Pan, and then you have Deco probably because I don't see the thing covering his eyes. So that's Deco, and that's Nom Nom because he's eating some cotton candy. And then this one is just probably going to be Miso and Bo pointing out the Ferris wheel and stuff like that. So I have different like little ideas, and I just kind of throw them down real quick because I don't want to lose any of my ideas. And I noticed that sometimes that's what would happen. I would be like I would have ideas and then I would forget because I didn't sketch them or I didn't at least write them down. So And then yesterday, well, last night, the other night, whatever night that was, my stream kept cutting out, but I was doing some of the creatures for the summer festival paintings, and I was trying to do like different variations of these guys. And I like the strawberry, I like both of them, but the stream cut off, so I didn't get to finish. And it kind of annoyed me a little bit. So I didn't finish. I didn't even finish off stream because it kind of annoyed me. So I just was like, forget it. So I kind of want to take this one to work just so I can work on summer festival stuff and work on filling the sketchbook out more. But I need, theoretically, this is the one I need to take with me because I mean, I could do, maybe I will take that one because I can always do like the rock golem ideas in this book. I can just like find a page where it's like I can do it right here or something to come up with some ideas because some of this stuff is just, I don't know if I was in the middle of art block or what, but I can see where I just start doing weird stuff on the pages. Like I was planning out some more trading cards here, so that page is fine. I'll get back to it. Um, I don't. I noticed that I don't stick to one particular page in my sketchbook. I kind of bounce around on what I feel like drawing at the time. And if I need to start a new page, then I will, type of thing. So I'm okay with that. And I think I did these with those some kind of water-based markers. I don't really know which ones, but they ghosted. They didn't bleed through, but they did kind of ghost the page a little bit. I don't remember which ones it was, but I wanted to see if I can like do some shading. Those trees came out really cool. I don't have too many green trees though in my um like if any. Most of my trees are like pink. I have like a light green one here, but most of my trees and foliage and stuff is like weird colors, and I kind of like it that way. So I think most of it's like in the other sketchbook, but like I have pink bushes right there, so I kind of like it that way. I tried the green here, and it just didn't look right. So I did like some green trees in the background, and I didn't really like it, so I ended up changing it up, and I did the mountains. This is really cool pink color, which made it look kind of cool. So I mean, some green is okay, I'm finding, but any I don't think I like the green green. I think I like the blue greens and the every now and then like that sage green color. Um and then in this one, I don't even think, did I do any did I do any trees in this one is the real question. Um because I think they were in the desert in this one. There's some green. I think I did green here because the page scheme was green. But oh, here's some green ones. And I feel like the greens were clashing. So I was like, wasn't really feeling the green. I did like the purple mountain, so I kind of stuck with that. These trees were green. This one turned out okay. And I think it's just because of the rock mountain he was climbing and stuff, so it didn't look too bad. But I'm finding that I don't really like too many green trees. Like even here, like the green just looks out of place. So I think that's what made me kind of change it up because it just looked out of place compared to like them, and it didn't match their antics. I think that's what it is. So I stuck with um some of the off colored stuff. And I would like to at some point because I have like a million different adventures going on for them. So I have the one where they're in the forest with the rock creatures. That one kind of leads into the summer festival adventure that they went on. But then there's the one where they're at the docks and they get into some trouble with the cat pirates. So I was kind of working on that there, and then There was the one where they found like this mysterious library inside the lighthouse. So I was kind of working on that, and they find like these creatures and stuff. So that's what was going on here. And I want to do this as a painting because it just, I don't know, something about this page turned out really cool and I was really happy with it. So I want to put that on a canvas too. And then I did like some different thumbnails. And then this one I had them like here and I went like all in on this page and I just stopped. I didn't even finish it, but I still had like the books and stuff in the background, and I want to put this page on my iPad and print it so I can do it on a canvas that way, because I know once I finish sketching it, I'm going to want to color it in paint marker in my sketchbook. But I want to have a hard copy of it to put like on a canvas or something like that. And then I did another one of them running. They're trying to get away from the slime monsters who's chasing them because Bo's like trying to take one home, and Miso's like, "Listen, will you put that thing down?" And she wants to keep it for research so she can study it and stuff like that. And the other slime balls are not having it. So she ended up, of course, bringing one home naturally, but um, not before getting chased throughout the library. And I have like the part right here where she's got it in the cage and it's calmed down, and they brought it to their dad. Well, his her dad anyway, not Miso's dad, but yeah, just different stuff. And then I was trying to draw some plants here, which I'm not the best at. So I was trying to practice because I wanted them to go to like this plant shop, sort of. That was supposed to be another like little adventure. Hang on, guys. Okay, sorry about that. I had to clean my nose. I don't know. Something's been tickling my nose for like the past 10 minutes. Not sure what it is. Anyway, um, yeah. So I have like a million different little ideas for them, but I'm trying to slow myself down and work on like one, maybe two tops at a time. So I'm working on them in the festival, the summer festival, and them in the forest, which doesn't have a name yet, with the rock creatures. So um I think after all I am gonna bring this one just because it does have a lot of the summer festival stuff, and then I can just do some of that other forest stuff on one of these other pages. And then maybe if I have time, I can work on drawing some more trees because, um, and then this was like a little, just a little, another random picture of the lighthouse. I don't know. I like drawing the lighthouse sometimes when I want to warm up and I'm not sure what to draw. I'll just draw the lighthouse. So that's pretty much it for my plans anyway. Now, if any of these plans come to fruition, I don't know. Uh, Sometimes when I bring my game to work, I end up doing a lot on there because it's easier than pulling out my sketchbook. But it should be relatively slow today. Not slow, but less busy than the rest of the week for sure. So I might be able to get some things done. We'll see. And then I'll keep you guys updated, I guess. um, I would like to do at some point um, just regular videos to post on my other channel because I would like to be able one day to go live over there when I'm doing my art. And then this is just my giant, like, this is just sketch paper. So I was thinking of actually doing a lot of this is just random stuff, but I was thinking of like tracing, for example, tracing the thing here, the canvas, and then I can like work on the image on this and then transfer it. That's what I was thinking. That way I didn't have to like, I can just do it from here. I can do the thumbnails in my sketchbook for sure, but when it comes to like actually drawing the whole thing out, I can just do it on this and then it'll be here and I can make any kind of adjustments or whatever. And it's just like a rough, okay, it's very rough, but you get the point. I can now, if I want to, I know the size of it, and then I can just, draw it, figure out the size. And then once I have everything worked out here, I can use my transfer paper, which is right here, and just transfer it over to the canvas. So I think I'm going to do that. This will be the, I guess since I've already done it, I've already drawn it. This can be the one where maybe where they are sitting down. No, I think because the barbecue one, I think I have it turned long ways. So, oh no, it's sideways. Okay. So this can actually be the barbecue painting. And that way I know because it is actually turned this way. I think the one, the close up of them with the ketchup bottle and the hamburger buns is turned the other way. But this is the one where all of them are in the background. So once I like kind of finalize the thumbnail, then I can come here and kind of just look at the thumbnail and bring it over to here. Or I can just work the whole thing out right here if I want to, because this is just sketch paper. So I should be able to erase and do whatever I need to do right here on this page. And that way I won't have to do it twice. That's a thing too. So if I leave this on my desk, I'll be more inclined to work on it. But that's it really. It's 11:47, so I think I should head out. Um I have to go make my lunch and finish getting ready for work, put my shoes on and get ready to head out of here because theoretically I don't feel like going to work today. But gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm gonna get up and prepare myself for the day. But I would like to, I want to try to stream. If I don't stream more often, like I said, I want to at least do videos like recordings and then post them on my actual art channel because a lot of people are over here just for like coloring and I'm not coloring right now, so I don't want to give anybody false hope. They're like, "Oh, she's live," and then I'm not actually coloring. So I want to get more subscribers over on the other channel so I can go live over there and actually use that channel for what it's supposed to be used for. But okay, I'm going to head out. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you hanging out with me, and I will see you guys maybe tomorrow before work. If not, then Sunday after I get back from Daiso. All right, guys. Bye.